Hi guys, so I'm currently on my way to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a while because on Thursday, today is Monday, and on this past Thursday, I busted my knee. I was in a banana boat accident, and I guess on impact, I hit my knee and wasn't able to walk for a few days. But on the first day, I really kept it super cautious. And once I got back from work, I elevated it, I iced it, and I put some compression on it. For those of you who don't have knee braces and you happen to have a waist trainer, waist trainers are a great substitute for knee braces, in case you wanted to know. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video while driving is because I feel like I don't feel comfortable talking to a camera yet. So I feel very comfortable in my car. So I figured this is probably the best place for me to do it and for me to be as normal and as less nervous as I possibly can. Okay, so the reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to talk to you guys about a recent experience I had when it came to picking a job or just job searching in general. So just graduated from college, from a university, bachelor's degree in neuroscience and a minor in health and wellness. And at first, job searching was so difficult and so scary and super nerve-wracking and stressful, and is the last thing I wanted to do. It was worse than writing my resume. And I just put it off every single second I possibly could. Eventually, you kind of do it enough times where you kind of get the swing of things. You start applying to 10 jobs or something like that. And I was not one of those people that applied to 100 jobs. I do not know how I would be able to do that. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And I totally get that. Anyway, so I was applying to jobs and stuff like that. And then I finally got a response by the gym that I actually go to, which I love, big fan. And I wanted to become a personal trainer there, and I was like, oh my gosh, everything seems so structured, everything seems so put together. They had everything laid out in front of me, and they explained to me what I would gain and my opportunities, and the people were just so nice. Like the personal trainers there, the managers, the assistant managers, the fitness managers, all of them, they were so nice and super outgoing, and like always a smile on their face. And I just felt so at home with them. But you know, with this type of job, it would be more of a, you start off here, then you go on to the next level, and then you go to the next level, and along it comes, you know, higher salary, but also just like, it's a pretty linear way of growing. And I'm sure they branch off at some point, but for the first few years it's pretty linear and very structured, which for a college graduate who has no income and has bills to pay, that sounds pretty enticing. And then this other person, I got an offer from another, it was a wellness center, and this woman I've been working with for 4 years, being a group fitness instructor for her old gym, or for her current gym also, and she's actually trying to start a new, totally different branch of exercise facilities. Like, it's a wellness center. It has like not just a weight room and not just group fitness. It has a sauna, it has a salt room, it has all these amazing, awesome things. A dietitian, a chiropractor, you can get your hair done, your eyebrows done, everything here. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is an amazing opportunity. I should definitely take this, because this is during they're just starting it up. So this is during their startup, so I'd be able to grow with the company and all these things. And but I gotta say, it seemed a little risky, because I went and visited the gym that they're renting out, or they bought, or whatever it was, the gym that they're holding it in, the space that they're holding it in. And it was kind of empty, and they're telling me it's opening in a few months, and I'm thinking, oh good, that's perfect. But I'm a little nervous. I was just a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not like I didn't trust them at all. It's just I'm very in a vulnerable place right now where I need an income of some sort, and I really can't. I don't have financial leeway or any space to kind of take. I mean, I can take risks because I'm super young, but to be able to pay for my bills that I do need to pay on a monthly basis, it just seemed a little so risky for me. So I was losing so much sleep over picking which one do I want. There are two different paths, a very structured path, or the other option, which is risky, but my opportunities are endless, and I don't even know what to expect from it. So at first, I accepted the structured job, and I was super excited, and I was super happy, and everyone was so happy. And I unfortunately had to call my current boss saying that I appreciate and I'm so excited for everything that is moving forward for you, but I'm at a place right now where I think I need something more structured, and I need to feel more secure in my decision. And that is why I made the other decision and I didn't choose you. The next day, that was a Friday. The next day, it was a Thursday. On Friday, no, it was all on Friday. Wow, a lot happened. On Friday, I ended up driving back to my school, which is about 3 hours away. And during my drives, I either like to listen to music or like just roll down the windows and let the wind, whatever, be my noise, be my music. But I've also recently been really enjoying podcasts, and I usually listen to The Views with David Dobrik and Jason Nash. They're super entertaining, so if anyone's trying to get into podcasts, definitely start with there. I feel like for me, when I started getting into podcasts, I felt like I needed to pick the smartest and the most intellectual kind of podcast, but I ended up not really even listening, so it was ending up a waste of time. You gotta find the one that works for you. Then, about 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I was listening to audiobooks because I'm not a big reader. And one of the audiobooks I read was Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, who is this super, super successful entrepreneur, businessman, motivational speaker. He is all of the above, super informative, super experienced. He's got everything under his belt, and he is so unbelievably willing to help every single person who comes to him with a drive and with a passion and with a purpose in mind, or a dream or a goal. And I just fell in love with the way that he spoke and just all the information that he spewed. It was very comprehensible. So I decided to check on his podcasts during this trip. Needless to say, again, I was empowered. I felt absolutely motivated and super excited. And what those podcasts did, I listened to literally like 10 of them. Honestly, they were so good in 3 hours. What they did was they helped me realize that, perhaps I made a decision that sounded super, super good for the temporary time. But if I really want to look at the future and look at growing and look at endless opportunities, maybe perhaps I said yes to, or I said no to that side. And here I am in my car freaking out because yesterday or earlier today, I just denied this job, the one that I feel super empowered and super motivated for doing. And I accepted the other awesome job that's very structured and very, very much short time in my eyes. That's what I thought. So I'm freaking out. What should I do? Talked to my mom, and I told her I made a decision and I need to act now. And again, this is Friday. Who is answering their phones on a Friday? No one. Hello. Or it was a Saturday. Whatever it was. I think I came back on Saturday. I'm losing track of everything. But on whatever day I decided and I listened to those podcasts, I was trying to get in touch with my boss, and I wasn't getting any response because guess what? Saturday and Sunday, people have lives, they have things to do. It ended up being that woman's anniversary for her husband, like wedding anniversary, marriage anniversary. So definitely super busy, but I told my mom I need to make a call to my old boss and tell her I want to work with her and if that option is still possible. And then I need to send a really, really uncomfortable email to the other job that I accepted saying I'm actually moving towards another option because I feel like that is more beneficial to me in the long run. So super, super nerve-wracking weekend for me, but you know, time passes, you get over things. Called up my boss calls me and she said, "What's up, Rachel?" And I said, I just had an eye-opening experience, and I want to say I am so sorry for saying no and denying the offer, because I realize that everything that you are offering me is literally the best scenario for me in the position that I am, passionate about my job, super, super excited and hardworking and ready for anything. And she gave it to me in a silver platter, and I denied it, and I said I was so, so sorry. And I was like, "Is the offer at all still there?" And she's like, "Yep, absolutely, we want you." Can't even tell you how excited I was. I was at my other job and I was jumping around and everyone was like, "Okay, Rachel, calm down, you good?" I was so, so excited and so happy. But again, I needed to send that other email. So now again, I told you that the other place is the gym that I didn't tell you, but this other place is the gym that I happen to go to, you know, the one I'm going to right now. And oh my Lord. I didn't send the email yet, but I texted him, the guy who I was in communication with for this job. I texted him saying, "I'm actually coming into the gym later tonight. Will you be there?" So I'm going to have this conversation with him in person, one-to-one, face-to-face. So I decided, all right, let me at least get a little bit of a workout on, so I got some endorphins going on, so at least I can, you know, be at least a bubbly, happy person while giving this news that I really, really don't want to give. The reason why this decision was so hard was because I grew connected to both sides so quickly, one for many years and one so quickly, and I really am excited for both, and if I could have done both, I would have done both. But we only got a short amount of time in a day, and full-time job means it takes up all your time. So I explained to him everything, and he's like, "If this is what you want to do and this is what you think is best for you, then this is absolutely what you should do." And I was like, "You are amazing, and I hope I can continue like seeing you and smiling and like, you know, be happy and like never ever let this taint, you know, my opinion of or your opinion of me." And this is like, not at all. We all gotta do what you gotta do. And it was amazing. So I guess the moral of the story is sometimes it's never too late to do what you want to do. Even if you think that you messed everything up and you made the wrong decision, it is never too late to just sit down, go through your thoughts, pick what's best for you, and then communicate that with whoever that, you know, influence is. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to try and make a few types of these videos about my experiences in general, some story times and whatnot. But for now, that is it, and I am here. Have a good evening, and I hope you guys let me know any feedback, because I want to know if I should make more of these types of things and any topics. Have a good night.